Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got a new movie just dropped on Netflix today. It's called JJ+E. Before we get into it, please make sure to like the video, and if you're into keeping up with all the new movies and TV shows, please make sure to give me a subscribe. We talk about all this stuff here. And let's get into the movie. So JJ+E, let me just start by saying that it is a Swedish film. It's in Swedish. It's a different language. There is subtitles, so obviously that kind of like throws some people off right away. They don't want to go watch them like this. But it is worth watching. I'll start by saying that. Don't let the subtitles throw you off already. So the story is kind of like this typical love story. There's like a rich girl, poor guy. They're like in their teen years. I'm pretty sure they must be in high school, but they both want to be like actors, so they have like the little connection there. So there's not much of a like unique story there. It's like that same sort of thing where like the poor guy, he's in like this bad crowd, so the girl's not really supposed to be with him because he's sort of like this like poor minority looking kid, and so there's like a disapproving father. So like some of those stuff like I didn't really enjoy because it was a little bit, not that I didn't enjoy it, it was just wasn't anything different or anything too great because it sounded like similar things that we've seen before. But I will say that the cinematography is great. The movie looks great, looks really clean, has that kind of like international clean feel to it, if you know what I mean. And so yeah, so because the story's not unique, some things did feel a little bit drawn out, like okay, we see where this is going, same sort of tropes in any other love story. But the performances are really good from both of our two leads. I think this is both of their acting debuts, which is pretty impressive since I think they were both standouts. The director, I think this is her first time directing, or I think she has another movie, but I don't think it's really out there, anything big. But yeah, the runtime is about an hour and 30 minutes in, so it's a short runtime, kind of like this compact story, and it's not long, so you're not really wasting too much time with it. It's good, it's worth watching. And yeah, so I think I pretty much enjoyed the movie throughout. It's sprinkled like with a lot of like suspenseful moments here and there. Like some scenes will just be like more suspenseful, or like things will just happen like that you weren't expecting, like big moments that really kept you like more engaged. So I think with that sort of formula of like having like the same sort of like story that's not bad at all, it's just not different, and sprinkle that in with like some suspenseful moments, it keeps for like a pretty good movie, throughout the whole thing. And then towards the end, it really ramps up the suspense and ramps up, just the high stakes feel. Things get more serious, more dramatic. And so I think the movie did need it back then, like in that end part, to really solidify it as something worth watching. Because if it was just like this typical love story and it ended how I thought it was going to, maybe I wouldn't be recommending it right now. And so because it has that much needed added suspense, there's some other things also with there's a drama, like the mom's boyfriend for the young kid. Like I said, his friend, he runs with like a bad gang of crew, I guess. Not a bad group of kids. They're like okay, but they're poor, so they got to do some things. One kid is involved with some like bad guy, so there's a couple of drama things happening there. And so yeah, and those moments were all like highlights. Sometimes like guns would just get pulled on people, like sort of like easily dramatic things to put into a movie. So yeah, so I thought it was good. The only problem maybe is that the last shot, like the ending, didn't really do much for me. It was sort of like just kind of like cheesy and just like not really how I wanted it to end. But it didn't really ruin the movie for me. It didn't take me away from it. Like I said, I was never really bored throughout, so I'll give you guys my rating right now. I'm giving it 3.6 out of 5. I think it is worth a watch. I was kind of tired watching it, so I did like kind of had to like pause and like take a nap here and there. I don't think it's necessarily like the movie's fault. But yeah, the runtime's short, so it's nothing crazy to really get into. The only problem for you might be the subtitles, but don't let that deter you. It is worth watching. It is very good. For this whole acting debuts, it's performed like impressive performances, so I'm excited to see those two again, whatever else they do. But hey, if you guys thought this recommendation was good, please like this video. If you plan on watching it, please let me know. If you're new here, please subscribe. And that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.